Okay.
For those who...
Welcome to
hear us go back.
Seven, six, five, four, three, two, one.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
Oh, hey there. What's up, Mecha Army? How are you guys? It's Monday. You're watching the Child of Mecha live stream. I was just working a little bit before the stream. I am your host, Tim, the one and only Child of Mecha, and hi. Oh, it's been a great weekend. Hopefully it was a good weekend for you guys. It's been a pretty busy... pretty busy 48 hours here for Child of Mecha. I'm gonna tell you that right now, you guys. Lots of stuff to kind of share with you and everything. But first, we're kicking it old school. Reapers kind of day. Yes. So I think James Douglas was the only one that kind of guessed sort of correctly, right? Because he said hummingbird, right? So, yeah, kind of roundabouts. Let's just give it to him, shall we? I think we should. But man, okay, so, hey, if you want one of these cool-ass t-shirts, you can go hit up www.childofmecha.com, hit the shop button up at the top. You'll find shirts and hats and bags and all sorts of other cool stuff. So go do that. Also, if you are interested in any of the tools or things that we work with tonight, you can hit the Amazon link just below there on Twitch and on YouTube. That side, if you're watching on Facebook, I get a little itty-bitty teeny-weeny commission off of whatever you might buy. So I would appreciate it if you went ahead and did that. It helps support the stream. This new microphone, case in point. So, what else? What else? Oh, I would be remiss if I didn't remember to say, if you need kits or paints or tools or decals, hit up my awesome friends right down there. Mr. Adam, he's over there in the chat. His fine crew down there at USA Gundam Store, always so helpful and amazing. So go hit him up. Go hit him up. All right. So, let's see. Let's recap things, shall we? Let's see. Last we talked. It was the night before Nova IPMS. Yeah. Saturday was that very day, and I'll tell you, it was pretty damned fun. I don't know if you guys had caught the stories that I posted up on Instagram, maybe the live stream that we did on YouTube, kind of impromptu. But man, it was a lot. It was a lot of fun. It was a great day. I got there probably about 9:20, a little later than I had wanted to. I just left out way later than I had wanted to. But yeah, so man, I pull up. I'm thinking, all right, so there's going to be maybe 30, 40 people here. It's going to be kind of small. It's going to be fun, but hey, all that good stuff. I pull up, and I am just floored by, number one, the size of Fairfax High School, because it's gigantic. And then I was also equally floored by how many cars there were in this parking lot. There were probably, like I said on the story, a couple hundred cars in that parking lot at 9:20 when I pulled up, and the thing had just opened 20 minutes earlier, right? So if that gives you any indication, right? Now, like I said, this high school is huge. The main room was in the cafeteria, which is proportionally gigantic. They had a bunch of tables set out for entries and things like that, and then they had vendors all over the room, and they were packed in there, kind of like sardines, right? So when I got there, the space for the Gundam category was already filled. We had to get the people that ran it to extend the space for Gundams twice past that. Once for all the shit that I brought, and then once for everybody else that came. So if you missed it, I brought, I brought Airdrop, obviously. I brought the Ozzy, I brought the Blue Destiny, and for the first time in the wild, I brought the Gundam version Logic just for shits and giggles. People seem to like that. So I thought it was fun. But no, it was great. It was great meeting people. Justin was there, and our boys Jacob and Thomas, they were both there. They all came out. Man, so many other people. Let's just, kind of 1, 2, 3. On Instagram, Insta Al Cruz took second with this really cool SD Nightingale. That was awesome. Go check him out. Follow him on Instagram. Nick LaParade won third place with his amazing little Leo. The Leo that could, he said, is basically what he calls it, right? So Nickel Models, go follow him on Instagram as well. Our boy Macho Models was out there. Nick. Who else? I know I saw Legend of Castro over there on Twitch. He was there. Gumpla Princess from Instagram, she was there. Let's see. Rockupla, and Pointless models, I believe is the Instagram for Demarius. But man, all those cats from IPMS, man, it was amazing. It was an amazing time. So much fun talking with everybody from all sorts of places, all walks of life, right? Pointless Hero. Thank you, Bailey. Appreciate that, buddy. But it was so awesome. Because, we were walking around and everything, and we went into this class put on by Jose Luis, who is a very accomplished model builder. He has a book out that's published by MIG on painting styles and things of that, like for sci-fi and things. Definitely go pick it up if you have not. I tried to find a copy when I had time, but I couldn't find any. I saw one, but by the time I got back, it was gone. So what are you going to do, right? But the cool thing is, this is the cool thing. This was kind of like my own little fanboy moment, right? So we're in his class, me, Jacob, Thomas, Justin, Nick, both Nicks, Macho Models and Nickel Models. We're all in there just listening to this gentleman, this professional model maker, true professional model maker. I mean, he gets paid to build models. That's what I designate as a true professional. If you're getting paid to specifically create these things. He's spitting poetic on his workflow and his, thoughts and beliefs and everything like that, and it just is all like, I love it, right? And I'm looking through his book because Nick Macho Models had a copy of it there, and I'm getting all excited, like, oh my god, this book is amazing. I want this book right now. So we get done, and it was awesome. Class lets out, everybody's talking to him. We just kind of leave because we didn't really want to bother him or anything like that. Probably about an hour or so later, he comes walking around, and he's with a couple of people that he came with, I believe, a friend, and I think it was maybe his wife, and they stop at the kind of the Gundam table, and they start looking at the models and everything, and he just kind of sits there in front of mine, kind of pointing and like oohing and eyeing, and I'm like, oh shit, he's looking at mine. I'm like, ooh, he's looking at mine. What does he think? Right? So I'm like, I didn't even get a chance to go up to him at that point, because I'm just like fanboying out at that juncture. So probably about an hour later, I'm just kind of chilling, taking photos of each one of the entries and things like that, and I'll post those pictures later, don't worry about that. But he comes around kind of solo and comes back to airdrop to look at it again, and I'm just kind of taking pictures, just kind of have him here in the peripheral, right? But he's just like, I can hear him audibly say, wow, to himself, right? So at that moment, I had to say something. I'm like, do you like the model? He's just like, oh, yes. And he's Spanish, from Spain. So his English is pretty good. It's not the best. He admits it. So he's just like, oh, yes, very, very good. I'm like, I look at him, I'm just like, well, thank you. I appreciate that. And he's just like, oh, this is yours? He goes crazy. And it was a special moment. It was a pretty special moment because having him admire my work kind of, it just, it was a very, very fun moment. So I was, I fanboyed out. I admit it. I openly admit it. So it was a good time. It was a really, really good time. Man, just so many other people from other genres came by and were talking to all of us. The gentleman Chaz from Richmond, who Macho Models Nick introduced me to, he was just like, man, you guys are so great. The enthusiasm, and this guy's like a little energy ball. And he's just like, the enthusiasm you guys bring is just amazing, blah, 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 blah. He's machine gunning compliments to us as a group, and I'm just like, holy shit. It was a really, really special moment. I enjoyed it quite a lot. So yeah, just and the whole day was kind of filled with those special moments. So like I said in the Instagram story, man, it was my first. Sure as shit won't be my last. That's for damn sure. But yeah, man, big shout out to Insta Al Cruz on Instagram. Go follow him. And then also Nickel Models, Mr. Nick La Parade. Both of them definitely deserved their awards because they were really, really nicely done. So go follow those two guys, and then go follow Macho Models, and go follow Gunpla Princess, and then go follow Pointless Hero and Rockupla and Legend of Castro and all those guys, and Cupcake Mecha and Nightwing Thomas, and then Justinius Bills, of course, because you're probably already following him by now. But go follow all those people because they fucking deserve it. Damn right, they deserve it. Okay. So that was Saturday, you guys. That was Saturday. Saturday was just amazing. It was awesome. And I know George, Legend of Castro, you can't forget to mention you got, oh shit, yes. Okay, so, yes. Thank you, man, Legend of Castro, I appreciate that. This, I honestly, I did kind of forget this, but so I don't want to read his comment because it'll give away the whole shebang, right? But just real quick, so they're going through the announcements. They're going through the the winners announcements and everything, and if you've ever been to an IPMS, the juniors, you clap, wildly, and then the first dozen or so categories, you're clapping, but then after that, it kind of dies off, and it's just like, yeah, great, whatever, and then some people just don't even clap, right? Which I get it. It gets old after a while, because there's so many freaking categories, and by the time they got to the sci-fi, everybody was just like, phoning it in, right? So, they get to the Gundam category, they announce the winners, and, they say, third place, Nick La Parade. Second place, Al Cruz. First place, Airdrop, Jim Harkins. I'm like, oh, cool, rock and roll. And then, all of a sudden, I hear this, yeah! From behind me. It's everybody that was there representing Gundam. I turned around, and I was shocked as shit. Like, I didn't expect it one bit. But when it happened, I'll be honest with you, man, like, I got a little lump in my throat when that happened. Because that was really, and I am getting a little lump in my throat right now just talking about it. That was a really special moment. That really was. And man, you guys that were there, thank you for that. That made it all the more special. So it was good times. It was really, really good times. Yeah, it was a great day. It was just a great day. I know my boy George, old school Gunpla, he had an awesome day that day as well up there at Anime Boston. And I know our boy from old school, Mr. Tetsujin, another George, he was there, putting on a Gundam kind of panel in class. So yeah, it was a good day up in Beantown. So shout out to those two guys, man. Shout out to those two guys. But man, like George says, man, Gunpla's community, I felt that. Yeah, I felt that at that moment. That moment of everybody kind of cheering, I felt it. I really did. It was awesome. It felt good. And I wish everyone gets to have that feeling. I really do, because it's great. So there you go. I'm off my soapbox now. Anyway, so let's see. Bailey says there's actual real judging, so better than GBWC. Yeah, definitely. definitely. There are people judging, the Gundam category at IPMS that actually do know what they're doing. So it's, yeah. So there you go. Anyway, but Freddie says depends on the IPMS event. It's a fair point. That is a fair point. Yeah, that's a fair point. So, all right. So, real quick, before we move on to some other announcements and things like that, 2 quick shout-outs. One, Mr. Terry T, Gundam Yantham. I know I saw him in the YouTube chat. Fucking Terry T, man. Awesome dude. Send some stickers my way. I send some his way. Don't be mad. But I think his stickers are just absolutely beautiful. Sent me some pics from the Blue Man Group thing that he works with, and I was just floored by the note. I was just like, yes. So go follow Gundam Yantham over there on Instagram. Give him some love because, man, great dude. Great dude. Second shout out I want to do, I know Julio Aponte, he's in the chat over there on YouTube as well. Mr. Clippin' Nubs. Dude, okay, so he posted a picture just a little bit ago. And I saw it just before the stream, and I was just, the only comment that I said was, oh shit, with this huge smiley face, right? Because he's putting it down, you guys. Go follow Clippin' Nubs over there on Instagram. Do it. Do it. You won't regret it. Cool dude. So, yeah, he's doing his thing. And I'm really, really happy to see it. Really, really psyched. So, yeah, go follow Julio over there on Clippin' Nubs on Instagram. You won't regret it. You will not regret it. There he is. Woo! Thanks, Tim. Brother, you're welcome. You're welcome. Just keep doing cool shit, man. That's all it is. That's all it takes. Just keep doing cool shit. You know? That's it. Okay, so much right now. Okay, let's see. Where did we leave off? IPMS. Yesterday was Easter. I chilled. I didn't do jack squat yesterday other than mow the lawn for the first time this season. You guys don't give a shit about that, so I'm gonna keep going. Fast forward to this morning. Actually, yesterday was really cool because Game of Thrones is on. And this is like, sort of ties into that. So, you know the saying, winter is coming with Game of Thrones? Winter is coming, right? I talked to my good friend Adam, Mr. USA Gundam Store. He's the amazing Adam. Talked to him today. And just like the winter is coming, pre-orders are coming. Yes, pre-orders are coming for the decals. Yes, pre-orders are coming. Yeah, I'm super psyched. Super psyched. I can't wait till you guys can see these things because. If they come out like I expect them to look, they will be awesome. They will be awesome. So, yeah, soon. And when it happens, there's no way that you won't know about it. Trust me. There's no way. Because I will be just screaming it to the world. Let's put it that way. But yeah, that was big. That's pretty damn big. So, they're coming. They are coming. Purchase as many as you can. Because the success of these will determine the future of others. So, buy them up. Buy them up, folks. Buy them up. Let's see. Okay, so, fast forward from there. Just a little bit, right? I find out from work that I'm going to be up in Lansing, Michigan, the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd of May, right? Now, Lansing, Michigan is only about an hour away from Grand Rapids. Yeah? Which is the home of a fairly large store, some of you might know it, named Galactic Toys. So it just so happens that we've been talking for a while. Mr. Zach up there have been talking about, coming up and just doing something and hanging out or having a model there or something like that. So it just seemed like the perfect confluence of situations to where I could come up and maybe put on a class. And yeah, there's Zach. What's going on, buddy? He's in the chat over there on YouTube. So on May 4th, Saturday, May 4th, which is about 2 weeks away, maybe a little less, I will be at Galactic Toys putting on Simple Details class. So, you guys, come out. I am telling you right now, come out. They have this massive area for us to put on this class. Okay? It will be awesome, and I will tell you this right now. So, a few things to know, because this is a little bit different. This one's a little different from classes that we've put on before, or that I've put on before, right? So, GamerBug, Galactic Toys, this is yes, Grand Rapids, Michigan, you guys. Grand Rapids, Michigan. Yes. Yeah, Zach has space for 80 plus people, you guys. So, I'm telling you, come out, because it's going to be awesome. The class is going to be 12 to 4, and then there's going to be a build meet after the class from 6 to 8. So, bring your models. Come hang out with me. Build. All that stuff, man. Come out. It will be amazing. I'm going to tell you that right now. Now, like I said, some things to think about and some things to know about the class. So, 1, there will be admission. There will be admission. But your admission gets you stuff. Gets you an amazing amount of stuff, too. Playing with Witchy all day Gumpla hangs. Pretty much, Witchy. Pretty much. Thank you for watching. So, there's going to be the admission. I believe, Zach, remind me if I can't look it up super quick. What did we agree on? Hang on, you guys. I should have been better prepared with this, but you know me, right? 25. Thank you, Zach. I appreciate it, buddy. Thank you for the hookup. So, admission is $25. Now, don't freak out. Don't freak out. Don't you freak out. What that gets you is a high-grade Gundam model and some other cool stuff. So, bring your hobby knife, okay? Bring your nippers. The only 2 things that you're going to need, we will provide. We will provide. So, you get a high-grade model, you get some plastic strips and stuff like that to work on. Yeah. Come out. You guys, it will be amazing. Because it will be, like I said, a Simple Details class. Man, the Simple Details class is for everybody. It's for everybody. Beginner, advanced, moderate, doesn't matter. Okay? You need to come out. Because I will show you the little things, just the little tweaks that I did on that Justa to make it look like it is. Okay? May 4th. 2 weeks. Save the date. Let's go. Now, to sign up for the class, hit up www.galactictoys.com. Yeah, do it. Do it now. I don't care even if you have to leave the stream. Go do it now. Right now. May 4th, Galactic Toys, Grand Rapids, Michigan. It's going to be amazing. Simple Details. We're going to blow the place out. We're going to hang out. We're going to meet some cool people, have some amazing conversations. It's just going to be awesome. Yeah. It's going to be awesome. So come on. Look at that. Gamer Bud says, Galactic Toys is only 5.5 hours away. Come on, Gamer Bud. Get in that car, drive out here. Kyle H, Clueless Gumpla, 3-hour drive. Not bad. That's what I'm saying. Come on. You guys in Chicagoland, let's go. Let's make a day out of it, you guys. Come on. It'll be so much fun. Oh, it's going to be great. It's going to be great. Daniel Stein, also free comic day. Look at that. It's just the confluence. It's perfect, right? And it's also Star Wars Day. So may the 4th be with you. It just makes sense. I know we're building Gundams. So what? Who cares? Still freaking cool. Look at that. No Zaku boy. Yay. 20-hour flight. Haha. Come on, James. I don't know. Whatever. Zach. Sorry, man. The links don't post wonderfully in the chat. Bailey, can you hook us up for the link, please, if you would be so kind? But guys, yes, Galactic Toys, www.galactictoys.com. Go look it up. Come on. Julio Ponte says it's a day and an hour drive for me. Dude, you can start driving now. You'll be there in time. Come on. Let's go. There you go. Bailey, good stuff, dude. Thank you, brother. Brandon G, is Michigan still cold in May? No, not really. I don't think so. What, Zach, maybe 60s, 70s in May? Like here in Maryland, it was in the 70s. So, yeah. Should be nice. Should be real nice come 2 weeks. Yeah, not really. 60s? Yeah. Whatever, man. Or if we're at 3.5 hours, I'll be out there. See? Come on, you guys. Let's go. Yeah. It's going to be so much fun. I'm going to tell you. I tell you. Julio Ponte says, oh, look at that. Zach says it was beautiful today. 78 degrees. Damn, it was warmer in Michigan than it was in Maryland, you guys. Now I'm jealous. What are you going to do? Hey. Anyway. All right. So, super excited about that, you guys. Come on out. Galactic Toys, Grand Rapids, Michigan on May 4th for simple details. Bring your nippers, bring your hobby knife, bring some glue with you because you're going to need all 3 of those things. Excuse me. And it's going to be an awesome day. So come on out. You walk home with a high grade and some other cool stuff for $25. And a boatload of knowledge to trick that sumbitch out too. It's going to be great. You guys. So come on out. We're going to be posting more info obviously in the coming days, right? So yeah, it'll be great. It'll be a great time. I'm looking forward to seeing everybody out there. So man, don't you disappoint. Don't do it. Don't you disappoint me. I'm telling you right now. If you guys disappoint me, I'm going to kick your ass. Just saying. Anyway. But nah, it would be awesome. R, should I bring my chisels, Tim? Dude, if you want to, come on. Because like I said, we're going to have a build meet after that, and we're going to have fun. Just kind of shooting the shit and all that good stuff. Yeah, it's going to be a great time. So, thank you, Zach. Thank you, Galactic Toys, for being awesome hosts. Really appreciate that. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So, just kind of the perfect situation. Yeah? So, good stuff. All right. Whew. So much, you guys. Just so much happening today. Everything kind of just... It was like one thing after another all day today, and it was crazy. And it all just came together. Really came together really nicely. So, super excited about those 2 things. Super excited about IPMS. Excited about everything the future has to hold. We're doing big things, guys. Doing big things. And, if I may quote one of my favorites, Sun Tzu, Art of War, opportunities arise as they, opportunities are presented as they're taken, as they're seized. Shit, I don't know. Whatever. It's just been awesome. So let's get to work, shall we? I think that's a good idea. So, all right. Camera 2. Here we go. Whoa, that's not the one I wanted. Boom. Here we are. All right. So, trying to get back into the focus here. So last time we met up, we had stripped off those 3 ugly, ugly strips on this shield, and we started to smooth things out, right? So we topped this off with some super glue and baking soda, and as you can see, this side still needs some love, so don't look at that. But this side, man, smooth as a baby's butt. Plain and simple. Smooth as a baby's butt. So we're going to put this on here just to show you. And there's basically what we're working with. So, nice smooth surface here. We're going to laminate that with 0.5 millimeter plastic, but we still have to do our due diligence and smooth out the other 2 sides. So we're going to do that, right? So, Plamo Witch, ugly. LMAO, clueless. Yeah, I mean, this is definitely ugly. We're going to laminate over that. Don't worry, Witchy. Don't worry. I got you. I got you. Oh, and also, too, I have to say one thing. I know I give the kid a hard time, but you don't know true enjoyment when, unless you know the feeling of Andrew kind of drunk DMing you in the middle of the night through Instagram. I'm just saying. It was kind of fun. And also very entertaining. I'm telling you. All right. So, you know, before we jumped on here, I had kind of given up on the files for the moment, and I was dremeling this stuff, yeah? Text says, oh, Tim's first drunk DMs, that's cute. Welcome to the... not really, actually. Far from it. But, first from Andrew. So, actually, no, not the first from Andrew. Yeah. Surprisingly, not the first drunk DMs from Andrew. But it was still kind of... It was funny. It was funny. He's like, hey, I'm drunk. And he's just typing gibberish at that point. Like, I got out, I'm drunk. And that was basically it, right? So, what are you going to do? Oh, man. Anyway. Adam Tripp is over there on Facebook. He says, apparently all the cool kids are in the YouTube chat. Yeah, you know, I'll be honest with you, there are a bunch of cool kids over there on Facebook, man. Lot of good folks. But once again, my chat program has... Ooh, wait a minute. Did it? Nope. My chat program has taken a gigantic crap on me. So we're gonna close it. We're gonna reopen it, and let's get that back up and running, shall we? Jeffrey Dang says, "Yeah, peace out, losers. I'm jumping on YouTube." Oh man, nah, you guys, man. You know, like I always say, I give you guys options. Wherever you want to watch it, it's cool. Eric Christensen, he says, "Well, heck." Oh man, hey, Lynx is over there. Our good friend Corey, he's over there on Twitch. He says goes back to the nerd kid corner. No, hey, so guys, Corey, for those of you that don't know, is having a giveaway. 2,000 fan giveaway over there on Instagram. So go follow him and go share the love, man. Go share, one of his images, tag it with his hashtag, the whole 9 yards. So go support Corey. He's an awesome dude. Go do it. You won't be disappointed. Just saying, won't be disappointed. Man, so many cool people up in here tonight. I'm gonna tell you that right now, guys. Awful Adam, he's over there on the YouTube. He says Julio's getting them shout outs. Well, look at that. Awful Adam. He just got a shout out. He says, I love all the Insta chat dudes are here. What up, people? Nice. See, I give shout outs to people. I give shout outs. Look at that. Links53. He just said, oh, geez, thank you for the shout out, sir. Psh, dude, don't even mention it, man. You're awesome. Corbin Den, he says, hey, Child of Mecha, my paints should be in sometime soon. Sweet. Getting them weird rainbow things getting on. Corbin Den, hell yeah. Captain Weirdbeard, he's over there. Captain, appreciate it. All right, Dremel time, you guys. Make sure to use some protection for your eyes. Here we go. It's loud. That's why I'm not talking. All right. I think that gets us most of the way there, right? I think that gets us most of the way there. There we go. Hey, Chris Pabs. Chris, you're late, buddy. He says, did you tell everyone about the 4th, Tim? I did. You're just a wee bit late, brother. Just a wee bit late, Chris. Chris Pabs. Man, go follow Chris Pabs over there on Instagram, too, man. What is it? Red Suns? R3DZR Red Suns. Yeah, just... Put some numbers in it and then go follow him. Yeah. It's good stuff. But all right, so we're done pretty much with the Dremel at this point. It's served its purpose. Now we just got to do the damn thing and get the file action going on here, and really kind of go to town on this super glue. And actually, what I think I might do is use this good old chisel blade here. You know the chisel blade, one of my favorite tools. And I swear, if you don't have one, you should probably invest in one, because these come in very, very handy, you guys. I'm going to tell you that right now. Been using one of these for years, and it's one of my go-to tools. Yeah? Say that 3 times fast. Go-to tools. Yeah. It's not as easy as you think. Anyway. It takes off just really nice little shavings of plastic, or in this case, super glue. Hey, there it is. Look just below there. Simple Details class. Galactic Toys, May 4th. You know. Alright. So, we just need to continue to take this off. Let's see if we can't scrape some off of here. Ooh. That works pretty good, yeah. But you know what might work better? The ceramic scraper. Courtesy of Mr. Ultraman Dyna. Amazing person. Let's see what this does against the super glue here. Ooh, that's not bad. Yeah, we can work with that. Take it at a diagonal. Okay, that's pretty good. That's a pretty good start. Right? Pretty good start. Let's get the file action going again, just to take off these high points and stuff. Now, the reason why I'm using this block is to prop this up off of the base surface, the cutting mat here, because you know we've got this plastic overhanging here on the piece itself. So if you try to rest this here, not only will you see wobble this way, it could wobble the other way as well. But if you put it up here on this 1, 2, 3 block, it's pretty nice and solid, and there's nothing, hardly any wobble going on at that point. So that's kind of why I prop it up here. And if we wanted even more stability, well, we just put the second block up here, right? We can just kind of butt this up right up against it. Although, it's a little too tall. Yeah, it's just a little too tall for that. So, we're not going to use that. We're going to just go old school with this, and we're going to hold the damn thing with our hands. That's a lovely sound, isn't it? Ah, that nasty chirping of a dying squirrel or something. Like, I hate that. Shit. So, we're not going to continue to do that. We just need to smooth this thing out. We need to get this thing smooth. We don't need to take it down to absolute zero either. We just need to get the surface smooth enough so we can laminate plastic back onto this thing. That's all we got to do. That's all. Okay. That's not bad. All right, now we get the big boy out, the bastard file. Yeah? R for Aurora. Andrew, I don't think... Zach, are you still here? Zach Bleish? You still with us, buddy? Hopefully he's still with us. Mr. RF Aurora. Andrew, too. Wanted, Yeah, here he is. Zach Blay. There he is. Andrew, go ahead and ask your question, buddy. Yeah, Zach, Mr. RF Aurora in the YouTube chat, I guess, wanted to know if you were still here. Maybe he's got a question. I don't know. Oh, it'd be good if this was on camera, right? There we go. Anyway, this is looking pretty good, you guys. Much better than it did before. And now, yes, baby butt smooth. Word. Baby butt smooth. I like it. All right. Cool. I think we did this side already, yeah? You know what? Let's just hit that. Just hit this side just to be on the safe side, yeah? Awful Adam says, Tim, did you say you like baby butts? No. But thank you for thinking of me, Adam. I appreciate that. Awful Adam, man. Always one with the jokes. Especially on people's live streams, man. I respect it, though. I like it. I dig it. I'm down with the jokes. All right. So, I think this guy right here is looking pretty decent. I think he's ready to go. Yeah, I think he's ready to go. Tim knows who I am. I exist. Aw, Adam, don't be like that. Oh, yeah, look at that. Ruslam and I know Bailey had mentioned, yeah, some Lowe's have the saw attachment. Ooh, you mean the saw, like, blade deal? Like, let's see. Like these deals here? Like, oh, that's the normal blade. But these guys? Lowe's has that? What? Those are pretty good. I'll be honest, though. These saw blades are not necessarily my favorite. But they're still really good. Don't get me wrong, you guys. Don't get me wrong. They're still really, really good. They're just not my favorite. They're not my favorite. I use them. Don't trip. I use them. But if someone was to corner me and say, "What's your favorite saw?" I'd have to say this bad boy right here. Hasegawa Tri-Tool. This is basically like a photo etch saw. This is 0.2 millimeters in width or kerf, as saws go, and it has one side. This is the teardrop. They come in it comes in this like big. Well, I shouldn't say big, but it comes in the sheet of like photo etch saws, right? This teardrop happens to be my favorite one of them all. It has a fine tooth around this side, and then it has more of a coarse tooth around that side. I really couldn't live without this particular saw, honestly, when making some really, really precise cuts. Yeah? So, Hasegawa Tri-Tool. If you can find it, get them. Get them. I know. I think I have them on the Amazon page, but I don't think they're on Prime. So keep that in mind. You can also get them at a bunch of other different places too. So there you go. Gremlin's Gumpa Garage. That thing had to have been designed by an ER doctor who loves giving stitches. I mean, yeah. What is it? The awful ones. Yeah, they're a little aggressive. Let's put it that way. They're a little aggressive. Bailey says no Tri-Tools have been Prime for quite some time. Believe me, I've looked. Yeah, right. Ruslam says I sent a pic of blades, Tim. Cool. I will look at that later, buddy. I can't do it on stream right now, but I trust you. Everybody's saying the photo etch MadWorks saws. I've not used them, honestly. I like my Tri-Tool. What can I say? If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? What are you gonna do? Anyway, Jeffrey Dang says, "Yeah, working on my new kit tonight, though. Sweet. That's what I like to see." Julio Ponte, no comparisons, my guy. We all make art. I'm saying though, build me something. Talking to Awful Adam, I believe. Oh yeah. Cool, dude. So, okay, quick anecdote, okay? So, Awful Adam over there on YouTube says, he says, I just mean in comparison, dudes blow me out of the water. I'm just here to party, LOL. And you know what? It's fucking cool to party, right? But, and this is what I said to a bunch of people at IPMS, who, as someone like me, I have to understand my hierarchy in the food chain, but then also, it's really important to me to still stay grounded and be humble at the same time, right? So the one thing, this is key. This is absolutely key for everybody that's listening. I know there are people out there that are at your certain skill level that may not ever think that you'll build something like Airdrop or Ozzy or Hummingbird. I understand that. But the thing is that what I do, how I work, it's anybody can do this. Anybody can do what I do. No matter what. Anybody can do what I do. It just takes perseverance, it takes dedication, and it takes hard work. If you've got those three and you stick with it, you can do this. You can do this. Now, the people I sold at IPMS, I have, on most people at IPMS, well, I think all people in the Gundam category, I have like an insane head start. An unfair, insane head start on everybody there. Right? So please do not get discouraged at wherever you are at your skill level. Right? Because I'll be honest with you, if I got discouraged and if I gave up after seeing some amazing builders that when I was first starting out, I wouldn't be here, right? I wouldn't be here. It's one of those things. You got to stick with it. Experience pays off. Hard work pays off. The dedication, the true dedication to your craft, pays off. Yeah. Corbin Den, well, my Fitbit Charge 3 died today. What? Come on, man. The Charge 3 died? Don't tell me that. Dude, I love my Charge 3. I know we're getting off on a tangent here, but I saw that and I just had to speak on it. Anyway, I digress. Corbin Den, my condolences on your Charge 3, by the way. But the thing is, you guys, you have to understand that I do have a almost 20-year head start. And number one, it kills me inside because I want, everybody that says, "Oh, I'll never be as good as you." That kills me to hear that. That does make me sad inside because I know for a fact that some of these guys, some of you guys out there, and ladies, don't get it twisted, guys as in a general, but I know some of you folks are the next champions. You are. You will be. Don't ever forget that. Stick with it. Learn from people. Doesn't have to be from me. It can be from anybody. But learn. And be a student. Be a student of this craft. You can be a champion too. I truly believe that. I truly believe that. Never, ever tell yourself that you're not good enough. Because there's going to always be someone there to tell you that you're not good enough. Don't do it to yourself. Don't do it to yourself. So, words of wisdom by Uncle Tim, you guys. What can I say? Anyway. Let's see. Dust Drive says, don't compare to someone else, but learn from someone else. I agree. Damn right. Awful Adam. And support each other. Damn right. Yep. You're damn right. So. That's all I got there. I'll get off my soapbox. But I wanted to kind of, speak on that because kind of what Awful Adam and Julio had kind of the conversation that they were having kind of sparked my thought. And yeah, you can do it. Oh, you know what? Okay, so this is the thing, right? So there was a gentleman, and oh my God, I don't know his name, and I'm sorry if you are watching. He was at IPMS, and it was funny because when one time when I was up at the Gundam Kitchen doing a class, he just walked in. Him and his wife just walked in. They were, I guess, from Virginia, and they just happened to walk in. Didn't know I was there. Was a fan of mine. Just wanted to check out the store. I met him and his wife. We talked for probably a good 25 minutes. Just, shooting the shit. Showed him the Hummingbird. It was in kind of pieces because we were putting it away at that point. But he was there at IPMS. And he was rocking the Chibi Hummingbird shirt. First time I've ever seen one of my shirts in the wild like that, you guys. that was a moment for me too. But this is the important part. We're talking, and he's telling me kind of, some troubles that he's had with his eyes. He had surgery and stuff like that, and, he can't really do the kind of the finer work right now as his eyes heal. I told him, I said, you know what? And he's kind of down and, not feeling it, right? But I told him, I said, look, use this as an opportunity. Branch out. Do something that no one's ever done before. Make art out of Gunpla, right? I told him, look at the things that, modern artists, as a genre, not modern artists as a time, but modern artists as people that, like I said, as a genre. Look at what they've done. Your Jackson Pollocks and, people like that. And I'm not necessarily downplaying Jackson Pollock's work because it's amazing. But when you do break it down to simple terms, it's splattered paint on a canvas, right? I told him, why couldn't you do that with Gundam? Paint the whole thing white, and then go to fucking town and splatter paint on that bitch and make it a piece of art. I thought it would be fucking amazing. I thought it would be cool as hell. I told him, I said, take this as an opportunity, forge your path, and do something no one's ever done before. And I hope he does. I really, really do. I hope he does. Because I think it would be amazing. So that's the thing, guys. If you're frustrated, or if you're not sure how to progress, or even if you're emulating, just trying to get by, you know what? Change course. Do something different. Kick this hobby square in its ass and just do something cool, man. We all can do it. Everybody's got their thing. And if what I do is not your thing, make your thing. Find your niche. Yeah. So, I really hope that he goes through and makes this kind of Gundam art for us, because I think that's going to be amazing. Yeah, I really do. I really do. And I know there's a bunch of chat going on YouTube and then going on Facebook, and even Twitch, man, are just blowing up the chat right now. And I'm sorry I can't read all of it, you guys, because it's going a mile a minute on this side of my screen right now. But yeah, man. Go have fun with it. There's no prescribed methodology. Just have fun. Just have fun. Awful Adam. He says, Tim only talks to me, you peasants. I love it. I fucking love that. That's funny as shit. Awful Adam, I'm gonna tell you right now, dude, you need to be in every single one of these damn streams just to make me laugh. I swear to God, brother. I swear. Ugh. So good. That's so good. Alright. But I digress. Shit. Focus. We need to get some work done over here. Alright. So, now that we've got this all smooth, right? And, whew, nice. So we need to find out. God damn it. I've got the giggles now. That was fucking funny. Alright, so. Woosah, right? So, we need to find out where our demarcation for the next bracket is going to be, because we are going to duplicate these support brackets underneath on this side before we start to laminate the rest, right? So, with that being said, we're going to draw kind of a basic line here. And that should be good. Let's see. Let's see what that looks like. Bumped up against there. It covers up nicely. Okay, so that I think is going to be perfect for our uses. So we need 2 millimeter. We need 3.2 millimeter. So those are the two thicknesses of plastic strip that we're going to need at this point. So we're going to put our eyes off to the side. We need some strip here. This is 1x2. Excellent. That's tube. That's tube. We don't need that stuff right now. What is the thickness on that? That's 1.5. We don't need that. What is the thickness on this one? I've got some strips off to the side here, right? I'll get out when I need them, and then I just lay them here, and I don't know what the hell they are. That's 4. Okay, so we need 3.2. So let's go digging in the. Come on, you. Digging in the stash here for plastic strips, yeah? 3.2, here we go. Rock and roll. Pop those away. Let's get one of these bad boys out here. Oh, actually, let's get one of the ones that we've already cut up here. So we dump this over. And grab the shortest one. That'll work. All right, cool. So we'll put that off to the side, save that for later. We need one of these 2 millimeters here. Do the same thing. Here's the shortest one. And we've already cut up. All right, so now we need to measure. We need to measure here. So we're going to duplicate this top bracket here. Let's take off the pod here. So this bracket right here, we're going to duplicate that in size and also in width, right? So let's take a measurement here and let's see how wide this puppy is. That is, we're going to call that, we'll call that 23 because it's basically dead on 23. Sand off the sides a little bit and it'll be perfect. So 23 will be perfectly fine. For 10,000, 4 thousandths of an inch or 4 10,000ths? I don't know. I don't care. All I know is it's razor thin and whatever. It'll look fine. So we'll go with 23, right? We need to get the chopper around here, so we need to push all this other crap off to the side. Let's get the ruler out here. Oh my. Let's see. All that off there, and 23 coming in. Let's see, there's 23 right there. All right, so we need 2 strips of 23, one from the 2 millimeter, one from the 3.2 millimeter, because that will go to make our bracket. We square off the end first, yeah, and then we cut the first piece. Now, the important thing is to measure up and compare that this thing is pretty much the same width. That looks pretty damn good. I'm happy with that. Bailey, you know what? You have a good point. Probably zoom out. That's probably a very good point. Sorry about that, you guys. All right, so that's the 2 millimeter. We'll put that off to the side. Let's get the 3.2 millimeter. Chop off the edge, square that up, make that strip right there. All right, now we're done with the chopper. Put that away. Yeah. And damn it, the chat program just died on me again. Go figure, right? I swear this thing has more problems than it's really worth. You know what I think I might do is go old school with this. bring that down to right about there. I think that'll be good. Restream. Chat. Open in browser. Let's see. There we go. Now we're back in business. Now I can see your chat, you guys. Yay, right? There we are. All right. Cool, cool. There it is. That's what I want. Okay. So, what we're going to do is this 3mm is going to go down as the base, right? And that's going to butt up right against our missile pod. And then this 2mm is going to go perpendicular on that, form an L-shaped bracket, and then that is going to be the basis for our support. Then we need to go about figuring out how we're going to replicate these little diagonal support deals. Yeah, that's going to be fun. I can see it now. That's going to be an absolute pain in the ass, but it'll so be worth it. It'll so be worth it. It'll be nice. Yeah, it'll be nice. It will be. I will be very happy about it. Now, thought just came to mind. What if we laminate? What if we laminate before we put this bracket on? I think that might be the way to go. Yeah. All right. So we're going to save these two. We're going to save these pieces, yeah? We need 0.5mm plastic. So, let's get this bad boy out here. Now, if you guys happen to remember or tuned in or what have you for the trials and tribulations of making the Jester's parachutes, you'll remember this shape. This is one of the fins that I cut in one of the original designs, right? So, saved it. No sense in throwing it out. It's plastic, right? So we'll use this, and we'll go from there. So, one thing. Ooh, look at that. It's almost meant to be. Right there in the middle. We can bring it off probably down here and save ourselves a little bit of plastic there. So, this is the matte side. So, what we can do, trace the outline of this bad boy. Whoops. And now we do want this to overhang just a little bit. Just a bit, right? Scotch, if you will. Because we need this to be flush with everything else. So if we overhang this particular part, we'll just be in good shape after that. So, all right, so there's our two marks. Let's get our T-square out here. We're going to use our Olfa utility knife for this because it doesn't make sense in potentially messing up your nice hobby knife, right? So we're going to score this there. Pop it over to our other mark, and you don't have to be precise with this because it's overhang, and we're going to trim it back once the other parts are on there. So technically you don't even need to use a ruler as long as you can cut straight. It's fine. All right, snap, score and snap that bad boy off of there, and now we've got a plastic sheet that overhangs on all three sides quite nicely. Yeah, that's what we want. So let's hold that in place, take that off of there, and we can actually use... So actually, this is what we're going to do. So we made the line right there to be kind of the border, you know, the demarcation of where the pods go, right? But what we're going to do is actually, instead of using that line, use the edges of the other two brackets as our demarcation points, because what we can do then is just pop that right up next to there, get a super, super tight fit on the pod and everything, and then whatever we need to take away, we can subtract to that, because you're never going to see this edge of the plastic, because that's going to be underneath and hidden by the bracket in the pod. So it just makes sense that way. Done. Just makes sense. Anyway, Witchy says I should work on my Leo tonight, but I'm lazy. Aw, Witchy, come on, work on the Leo. Work on the Leo while you're watching me. It just makes sense. You can do it. You can do it. I have faith in you, Witchy. Come on. We all have faith in Witchy. Guys, do we have faith in Witchy? I think she can do that, right? Right? Come on. It'll be fun. All right. So, with that being said, I am going to, since this is a large panel, I'm going to super glue this down. This is the reason being, because on very, very large panels, what you're going, Links 53 over there on Twitch, Corey says, send Witchy all the motivation juice. There you go. There you go. Oh, look at that. Everybody. Witchy, come on. See? Everybody's saying you can do it. Let's go. Let's go. Corbin Den says, so Fitbit as a company rocks. They are sending me another replacement as an apology for its death. That's awesome, dude. That's awesome. Really, really cool. Really cool. Flynn Berger. Mr. Craig Flynn. He's in with us. Speaking of an awesome dude, that's an awesome dude. Man, Flynn, I'm going to tell you, your Zaku buddy, it's looking pretty damn good, bud. I like it. I really like the look of it. You should be proud. You should be proud, buddy. And if you guys aren't following Flynn, you damn well should be. Flynn Berger over there on good old Instagram. Go follow him, please. Do it for me. Do it for Flynn. Do it. Do it for Flynn's puppy, who is super cute, by the way. Really, really super cute. Campfire looked great at Flynn Berger. Yes, right? Oh, damn, y'all are too kind. Man, it's all about love tonight, baby doll. All about fun, all about love, all about having fun, all about, man, just all about doing your thing, you know? That's the theme for tonight's stream, I think. You guys, that's the everybody's kind of just being cool, you know? That's what I like. That's what I like. Spider2K2, James 2.0. Yay, finished my New Jersey asthma management lecture, but now I have to wait until 11:50 p.m. to take the exam test. Whoa, what? So, wait a minute. You're taking a test at 10 minutes to midnight? What? What? How? I don't get it. Please expand. Because now I'm intrigued. Now I'm intrigued. Julio Ponte, it's a fucking party. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, I mean, it is kind of a party tonight. It's got that atmosphere, right? It's kind of got that atmosphere. But anyway. All right, so my glue of choice, you guys know it. You guys love it. Mr. Loctite Ultra Liquid Control. We're going to spread this on here like peanut butter and jelly. And what we need to do is get a little scrap dealy right here. That'll work. And we're just going to kind of just spread that out here. Now, for those of you that have ever worked with wood or tile or anything like that, you know how this goes. You just kind of spread it out in a nice layer as best as you can, and you hope for the best. All right, so here we go. We've got a few seconds until we can't move it, but right there looks good. And oh, don't move. Perfect. And it's locked in place. Good deal. All right. So, like I was saying, I didn't get to finish my thought on the usage of super glue over your normal kind of glue, right? The reason why we're using super glue in this case is because being that this is such a large sheet of plastic on this, the problem that you're going to run into is that the glue in the middle will take a very, very, very long time to cure, which could potentially cause soft spots in the middle there. So if I were to go and scribe, say, some lines into that, it would probably still be pretty soft weeks from now, potentially. So using super glue, it makes it just really a tight bond because there's so much surface area. The more surface area you have with super glue, the tighter that bond will be, the more wondrous that bond will be. So that's why I'm using super glue over a solvent-based glue on this. So there you go. Cullen bar matte side up, Tim? Yeah, why not? Doesn't matter. Matte side, gloss side. It's all going to get sanded. So why not, right? Why not? Spider 2K2. Okay, so here it is. Here is our explanation, you guys. Excuse me. Per the Medic Ed website, the exam is only available after you have viewed the entire program, 20 minutes for a half credit hour, 40 minutes for a 1 credit hour, or 90 minutes for a 2 credit hour course. I don't get it. I don't know how that answers my question, but James, I'm feeling for you, brother. I really am. But good luck on the test, dude. I hope you do well. I know you study your ass off, too, so, yeah. Awful Adam, he says, okay, my dudes, I gotta get off. Good night. Adam, it's been a pleasure, man. Come back. It's been fun having you hang out with us and making us laugh and everything, buddy. Good stuff. Let's see. No, Zaku boy. Is there a reason for super glue over cement? Yeah. I just said that. Boom, done. Yeah, and then also because you can work on it, like Bailey said, almost right away, right? Give it a few minutes to cure. But at this point, yeah, I mean, this is ready to go. Now, if I wanted to peel this off of here, I probably still could, because chances are the middle bit in here is probably still curing right now. But give it about an hour and this thing in the middle, this space in the middle will be completely cured. So yes, that's the reason why I would say choose super glue over a solvent-based cement, when you use wide swaths of plastic like this. I mean, you got to figure this is probably an inch wide, inch and a half, in length. So that's a sizable chunk of plastic. Now, mind you, guys, I didn't come up with that. I learned that from Mr. Paul Budzik. If you guys don't know who Paul Budzik is, and we've talked about him more than a few times, he is an amazing veteran modeler. He does stuff from planes to ships to tanks, you name it. Never done Gunpla, but what are you going to do? Maybe one day we can get him there. Witchy says, I return with some tea and my Leo. Peer pressure works. Aw, you guys. That's awesome. Good job, Witchy. We're proud of you. Guys, are we proud of Witchy or what? Let her know. Let her know you're proud of her. But yeah, Mr. Paul Budzik, Scale Modeling Workshop, I believe is his YouTube channel. If you guys have not subscribed to his channel already, what are you waiting for? It's an absolute treasure chest of modeling knowledge. One that should not be taken lightly. So, look at that. Look at all that love. Look at all that love which he's getting. You guys are the best, man. You guys are the best. So there you go. Good stuff. Good stuff. Witchy, well done. Well done. So there you go. All right. Back at it. Ooh, get off there. What is that? Where did it go? Shit. I lost my little palette thing. Here it is. All right. Just clean that little excess off there. But, so yeah. So that's why we're using, as I knock it off the table. Yeah? So, come on, you. Get back here. So that's why we're using super glue over that. So, Corbin Den says, you good at soldering wires and such, Tim? Actually, no, I've never tried that before. So, I don't know. I mean, I could be. Bailey says, I hope the tea is oolong in honor of Wu Fei. Points to Bailey for that reference. Points to Bailey, man. Good shit, B. All right. Damn. Like, that was a good pull. That was a real good pull. I like that. Cool. All right. So, we've got... Oh, nope. That's not going to be wide enough for that side there. Let's see. What do we need? Shit. That's not going to be big. Large enough either for that side. Well, that sucks, doesn't it? Actually, no. I want to fully laminate this thing. I don't want to cut corners. This needs to be completely laminated. So, I think we're going to have to pull out the 6.3 and just basically let it overhang completely. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to have to do. Say la vie. That's what we're going to do. And it's not a bad thing. Not a bad thing at all. So, there you go. Links53 says, if you can super glue claw plate that small, you could solder like a pro. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. Corbin Den says, okay, I mainly ask because I'm going to be modifying a Pip-Boy 2000 Mark IV model for my friend's wedding gift. That's cool as shit. And I'm planning on adding some LEDs, an EL panel, and speaker/radio to it. Damn, dude. That's a hell of a hell of a wedding gift. Nice. Nice. Link 53, as long as you remember to not touch the iron. Well, yeah, right? I think that goes without saying, though, Corey. I think that might actually be rule number 1 in terms of soldering, right? I think it's in the soldering manual. Rule number 1: don't touch the fucking soldering iron. Oh shit, that's great. That is good. All right, so we got our 6.3 by 1/2 millimeter little strip here. We're going to need more, absolutely. We're going to need more, but this will get us started in the meantime, right? So we get this, and we could probably stand to clean this edge up here because it looks like we got a little squeeze out. And we're just using the 1mm chisel just to clean off any excess super glue from this particular edge. Yeah, there we go. That should be nice. And that should get us a nice clean edge that that we're looking for here. So let's mock that up again. And yeah, I think that's going to look pretty clean right there. Yeah? So, and like I said, the the half millimeter is going to really be where it's at, because we've got this nice, we still have this nice reveal here on the larger section, the support brackets and everything like that. So I think this is going to be much, much more in line with what we need. So we're going to get some super glue on this guy here. And now we place our strip ever so carefully. Let's get this let's get this on camera here. Let me just bump that right up to there. Now, a side effect of using super glue, and if you've been watching for a while, you'll know this, is that it is an amazing filler. Seam filler, gap filler, any kind of filler you want, right? So using super glue as an adhesive really does kind of serve a dual purpose, yeah? Because we can use it to adhere, but then also fill any nasty seams. So it's just a plus. It's just a win-win, right? Just a win-win. Yeah. Nice. Let's see. Wawa sounds like... Oh, dude, no, Wawa. If you guys are talking about Wawa, like the gas station kind of place, no, Wawa is amazing. I know, Bailey, they don't have... I don't think they have Wawas down near you. I think they stop right around Virginia. But Wawas are great, you guys. If you're living in the States, and... Man, if you have not experienced a Wawa, I think they have some out west, but... and I think they have some in Florida, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm telling you, if you have not experienced a Wawa, it's goodness. It's love. It really is. It's lovely goodness. Pretty much, right? It's lovely goodness. All right, so we need some more 1/2 millimeter strips. So we got to go digging in the stash again. Let's go 1/2 mil. Probably right around here. Yep, there we go. 6.3. We'll pull that out. We'll put the stash away. And let's see here. So Wawa, like I said, every year around Thanksgiving has this amazing concoction of just honestly pure madness called the Thanksgiving Bowl. And what it is, it's a truly an American cuisine choice. So for those of you guys in other countries, I apologize in advance. But the it's just an amazing concoction of Thanksgiving stuffing with mashed potatoes and turkey and gravy, and then optional cranberry sauce on top, all in a bowl. Yeah, it's magical. It's truly magical. Yeah, Bailey, he says we got sheets. Yeah, we actually have sheets up here in Maryland, but I think Maryland, Pennsylvania, I think, is kind of the border for sheets. So Maryland's kind of like in that happy middle. I don't know, maybe we just got lucky. Maybe things kind of was all good. Art Inc. by DB, man. My boy Donnie Baxter, he's over there on YouTube. What's going on, dude? You still out in Colorado, man? He was out in Colorado, you guys. Jeremy Christopher Russell is over there on Facebook. And I know I missed this comment before, and I'm sorry, dude. Tim, have you looked into the wireless LEDs? Oh, I have. And I'm disappointed. I am disappointed in the wireless LED situation, because wireless LEDs are very expensive. Much more expensive than I had expected. And it makes me have a sad. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? It is what it is, right? It is what it is. Kurt Hill says, Tim, have you ever have issues filling really fine panel lines where it won't go in the gap? I had so much issues with one. Tried super glue, Madworks glue, putty, finally got it with Mr. Hobby 1000 primer. I haven't. But the one thing that I would say is if it's very fine, an alternative of what you could do is deepen, just scribe down and make it deeper, and then that way the super glue will fill it perfectly. Just a thought. Sometimes you have to go forward to go back. I've actually done that before, and that actually worked really well. But I've not ever had an experience like you did, Kurt. But yeah, so there you go. Anyway, Andrew says, all right, time to head off. Gots to study. Have a good night, Andrew. Stop drunk DMing me, you little turd. Excuse me. So, Sorvon. Oh, speaking of Sorvon Zero, our beloved moderator over there on Twitch, posted a really cool thing today. Really cool thing. What the hell is the name of that damn thing? Sorvon, what was the name of that model? Because I can never remember it. I swear, those frickin' what is it, 00 or IBO or G thing, whatever. I don't know what it's called. Here it is. Okay. High mobility, HIMOC, as you just answered. Thank you, Sorvon. But Sorvon just posted this HIMOC high mobility training type, and R2D2, eat your fucking heart out. It's from Build Fighters. Okay, so that's why I don't know it. Go figure, right? But dudes, it's really, really cool. Go follow Sorvon Zero on Instagram. I think it was awesome. I really liked it. I love the color combination. Really good shit. Really good shit. But yeah, Sorvon Zero, our boy over on Twitch. Go follow him. I think you should. All right, let's get a measurement here on this side here first. Yeah, we're gonna take a measurement off of here. So we're gonna go what 10, 20, 30. We'll call it 33, 34. Call it 34 just to be on the safe side, right? Elf's ruler, here we go. Let's zoom out because I know Bailey will probably recommend that before I forget, right? There we go. Spider 2K2, Andrew, you bum, I already finished studying and still listen to the stream. Nice. Good stuff. There we go. Cool deal. All right, so 34 is what we need. 34 is what we're going to dial in. Right about there. Yeah? All right. Hey, quick question for everyone in the chat. The chopper. Is it still hard to get? Let me know. I want to know if the chopper is still insanely difficult to procure. Julio Ponte says yes. What places have we looked for the chopper? Julio says I need a chopper. Get to the chopper. Manuel Claudio says Amazon has it. Hobby Link Japan has it. Yeah, but the thing about Hobby Link Japan is they want an arm and a leg usually. If you're in Australia, like Sakura is, it's probably a good deal, right? But in the U.S., probably not the best to export it and then re-import it, you know? So, Julio Ponte says I saw it on eBay. They wanted like 70. Holy shit. Jesus. Kyle H. I got mine before the drought. Yeah. Jeremy Christopher Russell, don't have one. Mega Hobby? Question mark. Zeshin says, I'm still waiting for mine, but it was on sale a couple weeks ago on Amazon. Interesting. Art Ink by DB says, seems like they make a batch of choppers, sell them all, then everyone has to wait until another batch made. Yeah, it seems like it, right? Seems like it. Big Goof, price is holding me back. Yeah. JD's Gundanium Garage. Tim, did you try that RP Tools cutter? It's way E? Way E? Way more expensive, but curious what the difference is. Yes, actually I did try it. And, so this was the thing about the RP Tools cutter, right? Basically, it's a good tool. It's a really, really good tool. It's like $40 more than the Chopper 2. So if you're in the U.S., I would probably say it's a no-go. It doesn't do anything amazingly better than the Chopper 2. If you're outside the U.S. and the prices are kind of in line with each other, then it's I don't know, flip a coin at that point, right? The one thing that I do have my reservations with the RP Tools cutter is the amount of play that the angle guides have. You know, to get those two guides back to a straight 90, you've got to you've got to have a nice metal straight edge to kind of line those things back up. So if you're in the US, I don't recommend it, simply because of the price and the bit of play that it has, the little slop that it has on the angle guides. Those are two big things that would hold me back from recommending it in the US. Again, if you're outside the US and the prices are comparable, or if you can't get the Chopper 2 outside of the US, then yeah, it's a great tool. I say buy it. It's well worth the money at that point. But if you're in the US, I highly recommend getting the Chopper over the RP Tools cutter. It's, like I said, the price is frustrating. The price is frustrating. So, yeah. There you go. That's my 2 cents on the RP Tools cutter. It's a well-crafted machine, or it's a well-crafted tool. Do not get that mixed up. The other drawback, and this could be potentially a big drawback down the line, is that you can't swap out the cutting mat in it. So after a few years of cutting strip and stuff like that on this thing, you're going to form a groove underneath of that blade, and it's going to make cutting nice edges a little bit trickier, especially on small parts, because it's going to want to bend into that groove rather than cut. So, yeah, a couple drawbacks from that. But if that's your only choice, then I would strongly recommend it. But if you do have a choice, then I would avoid it, personally. But that's just me. That's just me. That's just me. All right, so let's get to gluing this thing on, shall we? Hey now, just jumping like a freaking jumpy shield out my hands here. What's going on here? All right, so get a shit. glued my little spatula thing here to the... Ah, there she goes. All right, let's spread this out. Just like that. Perfect. And strip time. Ever so carefully. Pop it in there. Get a little squeeze out. That's a good thing. That's actually a good thing to have because, like I said, it makes a wonderful filler. Let me just kind of lay that down in there and make it nice. And then we just kind of come in here and just kind of whoop all the excess off of there. Just kind of put that on the back side. Nobody's gonna know that it's there. But that will be quite nice. So there, within, I don't know, maybe half an hour from now, once we get this last strip placed in here in a few seconds, this thing will be able, you'll be able to trim this thing down perfectly fine. So yeah, that's the glory and the nice working atmosphere of using super glue. Yeah. Now, I wouldn't use super glue for everything. I would not use it for everything. I would not use it to to try and fill seams, because you do want a fusion of the plastic on seams. You just don't want them to stick together like this, to where they could potentially break that bond, right? Because you have to remember, super glue is brittle by nature, but in a large footprint like this is, it's amazingly strong. Even these large strips on these sides, it's going to be amazingly strong. But on a 1 millimeter thick seam, yeah, it's not going to be as strong as fusing that plastic together with a solvent-based glue. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Let's see. Zeshin says, guess someone else got my chopper. It was delivered 10 days ago, but not to me. Damn, dude. That's not fun. I'd get on the horn tomorrow and start raising some hell. Yeah. Yeah. Rushlam says, Tim, do you plan to carry the pattern on the rocket launcher onto these panels? Oh, basically like this look? Probably not, because, you know, this is a separate piece, right? It basically lives on its own. It's its own unit. It's its own pod, right? Something that gets swapped off and on regularly. And it can be put on any mobile suit at that point, right? The shield now is a part of the unit, a part of the mobile suit. So, no, I think the aesthetics will be quite different. But, you know, they'll look good together. Let's put it that way. Let's put it that way. Let's see. Jeremy Christopher Russell says, gonna get some rest. Have a good night. Jeremy, thank you for watching, buddy. Tony Yang's over there on Facebook. He says, new to the stream. What are you building? Tony, thank you for watching, buddy. Appreciate that. Welcome to the Mecha Army. Today, we're working a little bit on the Zaku 2 shield. We have been customizing the hell out of a Zaku 2 for the past, I don't know, couple months. And, yeah, we're basically getting some work done on this shield. We have laminated this section here. We still need to do this bottom portion here. And then we'll trim it all, make it all nice and neat. Right now, it's kind of a mess. It's all overhanged and everything like that. But that's for a good reason, so that when we go to trim it, it'll be nice and clean. So, that's what we're working on right now. So, man, thank you for watching, buddy. I really appreciate that. Let's see. So much going on in the chat. You guys are crazy right now. Julio Ponte, would you would both use it on your toes? Did I miss something? I think I missed something. Yeah. I'm sure I missed something. Holy shit. Ooh, I came in the wrong time on that convo, didn't I? JD's Gundanium Garage over there on YouTube. He says, where did those missile pods come from again, Tim? These are actually builders parts, believe it or not. These are Bandai builders parts. And they come in a 2-pack, so you actually get 2 of these little guys in the same pack. Yeah, imagine that. 2 of these, and where you get you get a katana, or 2 katanas actually in this as well, which is kind of really weird combination, right? Because I don't know, maybe I'm alone in this, but when I think missile pods, I don't automatically think of katanas, and vice versa, mind you. So yeah, there's that. So I don't know. Kyle H says, gotta read Bailey's Rhythms, Tim. I like I said, I think I missed it, but what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Bailey says, I will not use Loctite, Tim. Who wins? Not on a train or on a plane, not in a car or near or far. I love it. I love it. Kraken Cosplays over there on YouTube. Thanks for watching. He says, how do you feel your time left to get your build done is going? Man, that's $1 million question right there, ladies and gents. I don't feel good about it. But to be honest with you, I didn't feel good about it from the beginning because I knew this was going to be an absolutely daunting project and very, very ambitious, right? But as of right now, it's almost May 1st. You figure online due date is, let's call it November 1, just for shits and giggles. That gives us 6 months, 5-6 months to go, roundabouts. So yeah, I think I absolutely need to put my nose to the grindstone on this and really, dedicate a lot more time to this. But this is kind of the silver lining, if you will. I have a backup. I have an awesome backup in terms of airdrop, right? Kraken Cosplay, he says, have you got it broken down into time/goal blocks? No. I never do that, to be quite honest with you. I kind of have a general idea of when I should start painting. But I never really itemize or, do anything like that. I just fly by the seat of my pants, I'll be honest with you, and that's probably not a good thing to do. I'm just going to be the first one to admit it. My time management, horrible. But, like I said again, if for some reason I don't get this done in time, I do have a wonderful backup entry in terms of airdrop, and then this will be the entry then for next year. So, yeah. But yeah, I knew going into this that it was going to be, I knew going into this it was going to be tough. It was going to be a tough project. And we definitely have had some setbacks, right? The shield thing is a setback. The backpack thing is probably going to eventually become a setback, but quality is the main thing. Quality is the main thing at this point. So, yeah. Sorvon Zero's over there on Twitch. He says, katanas and missile pods make me think of red and blue frame ashtray. There you go. Yeah. I do love Bailey's rhyme, though. Bailey, I swear to God, if you don't do that on the next episode of podcast, you don't have a hair on your ass. I'm telling you right now, dude. I need to hear that. I need to hear that on the cutting mat. I swear. I'm telling you right now. Tell Joel I told you to. Oh, so good. Let's see. Oh God, this is good. He says I'll keep that in mind. Nice. Come on, dude. You got to do it. You got to do it. You got to do it. I'm telling you. Kyle H says, remember, pressure makes diamonds, dude. And I know. Trust me, I know. And I think I work good under pressure. So there's that, right? There's that. All right. So real quick, it's 12:02, you guys. We're past the quote unquote end of the stream. Corbin Danny says, I'm going to bed. Hoss got to work in 4.5 hours. Dude, yeah, what the hell are you up watching me for? Go to bed, man. Corbin Den. Good dude. So let's get one last strip placed in this this end here, and then we're gonna call it a night. We'll come back and regroup on Wednesday. Yes. Okay. So first thing we need to do, we need to take a good old measurement, right? So we're gonna call this. We're gonna call this 10, 20. We're gonna call this 24 and a half. So we're gonna try to get this thing locked in at 24 and a half. I don't know how successful we're gonna be, but we're gonna give it a shot. We're gonna give it the good old college try, as they say, right? So 24 and a half, which should be right about there. That's where we're gonna put our stop block, lock that in, pull that out, get the 6.3, get that nice and tight up against the backstop, and cut. All right, cross your fingers, everybody. Here we go. Ooh, about a 0.5 mil off. Just about a 0.5 millimeter off. Maybe about a 0.6 off, right? So snip just the little bit off of there. Snip the tip, as they say, yeah? Just the tip. Just the tip. Just need to take off a little bit more here. Okay. Ooh, that's close. That's close. Still just a little tight. So we're going to work some magic here with the chisel blade. Just gonna nibble away at this, right? Just nibble it away until it fits tightly and securely. It's still a little bit too much, so we need to take off just a tad bit more. Okay, let's see what that looks like here. Yep. That, my friends, is perfect. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. All right, so we're gonna put the chopper off to the side over here, and we're gonna get to gluing this last and final strip. Okay. On this shield, anyway. I got a whole nother shield to work on. Okay, so that's looking good there. Now we'll drop this bad boy into place. Just like that. Make sure not to glue our fingers together. That would be bad, right? That would be super bad. Okay. So what I like to do sometimes is really just kind of push this thing down with like a straight edge or something like that. Just like this. And that. It's really nice. Nice tight joint. So now, give this thing maybe 10-20 minutes, and it's ready to go. Ready to go. So, whew, boy oh boy, what an amazing night, right? What an amazing night. Just good shit all the way around, right? Beck Storm, look at that over there. Sweet, I managed to catch a stream live. Greetings from the UK. What? That's awesome. I mean, it's super late for you guys over in the UK, so thank you, Beck. I appreciate that. Thank you for watching. Even though we're coming to the end. But man, that's awesome. That really is awesome. Everybody is coming out of the woodworks. It's really cool. It's really cool to see you guys. And I'm going to tell you what. We're at such an exciting time right now, right? And I'll be honest with you, I'm glad, I'm ecstatic that you guys are on this this crazy journey with me, right? It's just it's going to be a fun time. It's going to be a really, really fun time, and it's just going to keep going and going and going and ramping up as good things happen, right? So, wow, you guys, good stuff. Good stuff. All right, so before we wrap this up, let me remind you, May 4th, Galactic Toys up in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Please come out if you're in the area or if you have the ability to get out there, because it's going to be amazing. We're going to have the Simple Details class. We're going to teach you how to do the stuff that I did to the Jesta. Yeah, it's going to be awesome. If you guys want one of these awesome Grim Reaper t-shirts from the Hummingbird, go hit up www.childofmecha.com. Hit the store button up at the top. You'll find shirts, hats, and bags, and all some other cool stuff. If you're interested in any of the tools and stuff like that we've worked or talked about here tonight, hit up the Amazon link just below here on YouTube and Twitch. That side, if you're watching on Facebook, I get a little commission based off of the stuff you buy off of there. So, man, go buy some stuff. This new mic here, hello, is proof positive of that. That you guys bought this mic basically for us. So, thank you. Thank you. But if you guys need models or paints or decals or tools or anything like that, man, hit up my good boy, my good friends down there at USA Gundam Store. Man, Adam and those fine folks will have what you need. Spider2K2 asks, real quick before we leave, he says, what mic is that? Dude, this is an Amazon Basics condenser microphone. Sounds great, doesn't it? Like, I'm shocked at how good this thing sounds. Yeah, legit. Totally legit. So, yeah, I highly recommend it. I think it was, $40. Yeah, Amazon Basics. You can't beat it. You can't beat it. It's great. I don't have any filters on it at all through Streamlabs OBS or anything. So there you go. It's good stuff. But hey, like I said, helps to support the stream. So I thank you guys. What else? I can't think of anything else. Oh yeah, pre-orders for the decals are coming soon. And as soon as they come out, I will let you know. All right? But if you're interested in the class up at the Galactic Toys location, hit up www.galactictoys.com. It's going to be great. It's going to be so much fun. Going to be so much fun. So, I don't know about you guys, but I'm beat. It's been a great day, but I am beat. So, I'm off. Probably to go to sleep at this point. Or pass out, or whatever may happen first. But, man, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for being a part of the Mecha Army. You guys are the best. Come on back on Wednesday. Let's have some fun again. All right. See you guys. Have fun out there. Be safe. Build something cool. All right. And Bailey, I want to hear that rhyme. Don't forget me. Don't let me down.